Got to do it in 15 minutes because that's the longest it'll allow us to. So let's start. What is the address?
7326 Dartmouth.
So what I'd like to do first is find it on the map. 7326 Dartmouth. Because it's Avenue, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now we pinned it on the map. And we're going to use pretty much everything here. We're going to go a little bit north of 5th Avenue because it's a similar neighborhood. And then we're going to go in this area over here. So I'm going to grab... I'm not going to cross Park Street because that's the waterfront over there. And I'm not going to cross Central because that's the flood zone. But I am going to use all this. And what is 7326 Dartmouth? 3-bed, 2-bath.
Is a 4-3, 2600 and change.
Oh, wow. 4-3, 2600. So let's start generic, or start small. We'll go 3, 2, or bigger. And then we'll go like 1,800 to 3,000. And then we'll start narrowing down from there.
So it's 23.
Is there a pool or no?
No pool.
All right. Oh, it's 2,300?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go 17 to 3,000. All right, let's see what we can come up with right off the rip. So, this is new construction, and this is new construction. So we're going to stay away from these, or we're going to keep them right now so we can set like the high mark. So we're positive it's not going to be 979, right? Because it's not brand new construction. And that's the same neighborhood. So that's like starting, we're creating a cap for it basically. So we have a 4-2 that's a lot smaller, listed at 639. And we have, here's a 4-3 1900 that's on a busy road. Here's a oh, that's got a pool too. Here's a 4-2 1/2 1900. Here's a 4-3 pool 2000. Ooh, that's a lot less. Interesting. Here's a 4-3 2100 for 600. Okay, here's one for 2300. Just going to kind of check all these and then we'll start narrowing from there. And then this is new construction too, newer construction. So this is also going to be kind of a cap for me. Let's look at this one quick. This is a 4-2 1/2 2,200 square feet. This one have a garage, Matt? The subject?
I do not believe so.
No garage?
I don't think so.
Ooh, that's going to hurt. Going to hurt a lot. So this was built in 2021. This has a detached 2-car garage. This is kind of builder grade. Carpet, plain, nothing super special. But again, it's 2021. It's a good sized lot. Kind of ugly, kind of boring looking, but still at 2023, this is going to be a hard cap of 750. So we can actually remove this one at 979 as our high cap here. All right, I think we have enough. So I'm going to refine all these. And that gives us one active 4-bed, 2-bath, 1870 square feet at 640. And this has a 2-car garage. Looks like this was updated recently. We'll see how nice it looks. Ooh, nice finishes. This looks like it was flipped. This is 640, I think, but not so. Yeah, nice finishes. 2-car garage and laundry in the garage. 67 days on market. 422, and they started at 700. They dropped to 650. Now they're at 640. We have two pendings. We're going to pay really close attention to these. So we have a 4.3 with a one-car garage, 2,100 square feet. It was on the market 6 months. That sucks. They started at 750. They dropped all the way down to 615. This looks like a flip as well, just off the rip. Kind of a weird choppy layout though, it looks. This is so choppy. I mean, decent finishes, but I mean, look at how many different additions and everything there are here. And separate entrances, and what is this goofy little area in back? Okay. This is a weird house at 600. Still, for square footage, 4-bed, 3-bath, it's a 1-car garage. Yeah, it's an important comp. Next one, 4.3 pool. Oh, I'm familiar with this house. I've been here before. 300 days on market. They had it at 760. We dropped all the way down to 630, and we're under contract at 620. This does not have a garage, if I remember right. Yeah, 4.3 pool, no garage. This is a funky layout too. It's got like a pool house in back. Do you remember looking at this?
We went to look at it?
I did. I remember looking at it with you online.
Oh.
Definitely flipped. Decent finishes, but it sat and sat and sat. It got dirty. Nobody went and visited. No garage is tough in this price point, even if you have like a detached in-law suite or a detached. So here's the in-law suite.
Okay.
Like that's a big plus. This is better than a 4.3 in my opinion, because it's a 3.2 with a 1.1, and there's so many extra uses for this. So this finally under contract around 600, I'm guessing. And then some of our solds. So we have a 650 sale price, 4-bed, 2.5 bath, 1-car garage. Non-flip, and this is selling for more. It's kind of crazy. Maybe it just really tastefully did. That's a nice little great room. Nothing special. Great big yard though. Yeah, big yard, nice deck, well maintained, well taken care of. Right next to the trail. That's a good one too. But the problem, or the difference is they started at 675. 24 days up. The other one started at 750. So remember that when we're going to talk to these people. You can't start at 700, or you're going to kill yourself. Be on the market for 6 months. This one's on 9th Ave, so I'm going to maybe put an asterisk in this one. 9th isn't super busy right here, but it does get busier further down. Yeah, that's a tough little... There's a lot of traffic going through here between Robinson and 9th.
Good morning, how are you? Good. Say, I just have a question for you.
So this is the main... This is like the main outlet into Jungle Prado, Jungle Terrace. So even though it's not right on the busy road, it's going to deter some people. So again, they started under 700. They actually sold for 690, but this has a pool. Let's look at this.
Non-flip.
Probably a non-flip. Really, really high-end finishes. Not everybody's style with like the waterfall counter or whatever, but I'm sure it looks really, really nice in person. It's obviously staged really well, or they very tastefully decorated it. Yeah, this is a nice place. Herringbone floor. Again, not everybody's taste, not everybody's style, but somebody fell in love with this house, and that's why they paid $690 for it. Damn, that's pretty cool. Look at that climbing wall. That's awesome. I should do that for baby. That's awesome. All right, cool. I think we got a good idea now. So we're gonna pay really close attention to these two because they are most recently pending, and this one is right next to it in the neighborhood. So we're gonna go back to our map. Oh, my address disappeared. Anyway, it's like right here, Dartmouth, 7300 block, right?
Yeah.
So it's like right here. This one's right next to it. 4 to 2.5. 685 to
2 days.
705. But they got closing cost credit. Huh? So they sold at 7. Wow. Okay. Let's look at this one quick. This is a character house. This is 1925.
That's what this.
That's why
subject
this is
too.
gonna. Oh, it is.
Yep.
Okay. Do you know condition?
Apparently cosmetics have been updated, but and that just kind of maintained.
That looks like this house.
I think that's what we're going to be walking.
So we're gonna be capped at 7. We got to start under 7. That's what all these comps are telling me. You start over 700,000, you're gonna hurt yourself. Yep. Exactly.
Whoa,
That's kind of cool.
that's not far. So that's awesome.
Oh, this does has detached 2-car. Okay, that's important. If you don't have a garage, that's hurting you too. Will you give me the address one more time? 7370
362.
26. There it is. Right. So let's look at this. This does have a garage, man.
Oh, jeez.
You're fired.
Should have been fired a long time ago.
2290.
Yeah,
The
that's-
exact same square footage as the one we just looked at.
I think it's
2296.
exactly what we're going to be walking
Wow.
into.
Cool.
Hey, Brandon, it's Terry Walter calling. Say, I just wanted to touch base with you. I don't know if anybody's talked to you about the chili.
And then last thing I want to look at is we should definitely drive by it, especially since like it's my neighborhood. So I'll drive by it when I go home tonight.
It's on my way home too, so I might as well.
Every year.
Oh yeah,
If you want to just
Not
give me a
quite
call
as
when you get a chance,
character.
Like not as yeah,
It's-
like a historic.
looks
looking
like can't tell if windows are done or not. Looks well maintained.
That's what he said. He said most of it's just been really well maintained, but we haven't done. Like I think the roof is like 25 years old or
Oh
something.
wow. Okay. So we got to talk to him about financing and whatnot. We also need to tell him that it's in my best interest, personally,
To get him
the most amount of money because I literally live in the neighborhood and I have a 2,300 square foot house. That'll be a hard sell right there. So what I'm going to do now, everybody, because this will be off screen, I'm going to print off every single one of these and I'm going to make notes about the differences between the subject house and the main house. So for this one, obviously, I'm going to put a big old circle next to the 2023, and then I'm going to kind of X this one out. This is our top dollar, biggest cap. This is going to be comp number 1 because it's so similar in square footage, and it's a 4.3 or a 4.2 and 2 half baths, same year built, 1925-26, 2-car garage, same as the subject. So this is going to be comp number 1 because it's also on the street behind the house. So I'm going to highlight with an actual yellow highlighter the similarities. square footage